Hey everyone, Marshall Couch here. I want to take a little bit of time and talk about the tasks command. There are a few different things you can do with tasks. The most useful is probably running subtasks. So in Automation Anywhere, you can use one task to call other tasks. This is particularly useful for actions that you might want to make over and over again, to separate them out and use them again and again within a main task. This is also useful for just splitting up your logic. So let's say that you've got a business process and there are three major parts. Rather than just having one ginormous task bot, you could have three task bots that get called by a fourth main task bot or master task bot. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to create a subtask bot made specifically for logging. All it's going to do is log data for us. And this will allow us to kind of keep that separate from our other tasks. This is going to be a small example, so it's not going to help us a whole lot, but hopefully you'll be able to see how it works and how you could use it for maybe more complex sets of logic that you want to kind of keep grouped together. So I've got my log subtask bot here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a variable, and this is just going to be the text that we're going to log. So we'll call it log text, and we'll leave it blank because all of the text that we actually want to log is going to come from our main task or our master task. So we'll go ahead and save that, and I'm going to find my log to file command, drag that in. So really the only benefit that this subtask is going to give us is it's going to go ahead and have the location figured out for us, but everything else will come from the main task, or just the values to actually log will come from the main task. So we won't have to keep putting in the location, but we'll have to have the location of the subtask. So we'll call this log.txt. And the text that we're going to actually log is just that variable that we just created. Log text. Save that, and we'll save that. We've created our subtask, our log subtask. Now for the main task, what we are going to do is we will actually pass the variable that we want to log to that log file. So what we will do is we'll create a log text variable here, and we'll name it the same thing as it is in the subbot because that's a little bit easier, the subtask. And we'll start it out with started, because the first thing that we're going to log is that the bot started. So we'll save that variable, and we will run the subtask. So we will use the run task underneath task, just drag that in, and now I have to select my task. So I'm going to use my log subtask that I've got created. And here I do have a few options, like maybe I want to run that subtask multiple times or run it for a certain amount of time. You can also change the speed at which those subtasks are going to run. We won't do any of that here. Let's go to the variable though, and we want to give it the log text. So this is the log text that is currently set to started, and this is the log text that's actually in that subtask, that log subtask. So this is going to take the log text here and give it to my log subtask bot so that my log subtask bot can write the log to that file. If they are named the same, you can just click quick map, and then it will automatically map things for you. So here it's automatically mapped that, and it also mapped prompt assignment. I'm not using prompt assignment, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to click save. So it's going to log started. And then let's go ahead and use this pause task. This will pop up a little window that will force me to click continue whenever I'm ready. Now I will add a variable operation to change my log text to done. So log text will now be done. And then we'll go ahead and just copy and paste this guy. And then actually I don't have to change anything because that variable is still the same. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it. It's going to log that it started. I'm going to pause this main task. I'm going to change my log text variable to be done. And then I will write that log text again with my subtask. So that subtask is going to handle all the variable writing for me, or all of the logging for me. Let's go ahead and open this up so we can take a look at it. Right now we don't have any log files. I'm going to click run. So I can see that my log text has been updated to started. Over here on my other screen, I see my paused has started up. Now I have to click resume. Now I've got my done. So I've used this bot here to write to my log file from this main task bot. And also in the subtask, or in the task section, I do have pause, which I use to pause it. But I also have stop task if for any reason I get into a situation where I want to stop my bot from running. Maybe I check to see if something's available. If it's not available, then I stop instead of going on to do other things. Or maybe if I hit a certain condition, I want to go ahead and stop my bot without continuing. That is how you can organize your code and your automations a little bit better with tasks and subtasks, and a couple other things in here that allow you to pause or stop your task if you hit something that causes you to want to go ahead and exit your bot. Hope you find this useful. Thanks for watching.